I'm Knox County State's Attorney Jeremy Carlin. I've been a criminal law practitioner for 30 years, and I'm going to give you 3 to 5 takeaways to negotiate with line prosecutors to get good successes in your cases. The first takeaway is that you want to develop a relationship with a prosecutor. If you're an attorney that appears in a courtroom on a day-by-day basis, you can develop rapport and trust with a prosecutor over the long term rather than simply being transactional. If you can do that, then the prosecutor will come to learn to trust you when it comes to case law and the facts that you tell him. The second takeaway is that you can lose a case, but you can never lose your credibility. There are 2 types of attorneys that I deal with. There are the trust but verify folk, but then there's the verify but trust folk. You want to be in this first group of individuals with whom I have conversations, they tell me something, and I feel like I can trust it. That also goes to candor in the courtroom too. There are attorneys that we all see in a courtroom where both the judges and I know that when they say something in a courtroom, well, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You don't want to be that type of attorney. You can lose a case, but you can never lose your credibility. Takeaway number 3 is that most of these cases are not whodunits. For most of them, about 95%, I can prove who did it and I can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. And so the thing that you bring towards these cases is mitigation evidence, hopefully in the form of documents that I can put in my file and justify the plea decision that you and I made regarding the case to people in the future. So you need to bring evidence that rounds out the picture of your client so we can make a decision that involves not just his commission of the crime, but also the facts and circumstances of his life so that we can reach a just and fair result for your client. Takeaway number 4 is don't be that guy. There is a school of thought in defense is that you paper the prosecutor to death and that you just make it so difficult for a defense attorney that they'll give up. I don't know about other prosecutors, but when I see that defense attorney, that just gets my back up and I work even harder. There's a line between zealous advocacy and just being a jerk. And for the sake of the relationship between you and the defense attorney, don't be that guy. You can be a zealous advocate. You can work hard. You can litigate the issues that need to be litigated. But making me work needlessly is just going to really sour the relationship between you and I. It's going to make it difficult for you to resolve your case, that particular case, as well as cases in the future. Takeaway number 5. I think that the most successful defense attorneys that I see view what we do as a partnership, that we are both trying to work towards a resolution that is just for the community, just for the victim, and just for the defendant. If you take that mindset towards your representation and working with prosecutors, I think you'll go a long way towards reaching a result for your client that he or she can live with. I hope those 5 takeaways have been helpful. For more information about criminal law or other areas of law, please visit the ISBA website.